Hey guys, welcome to today's Vehicle Visionary. Today I've borrowed this 2021 Mercedes-Benz E450 4MATIC from my friends at Mercedes-Benz of Shreveport. And if you want to know a little history on the E-Class, we have to go back to a time when it was not known as the E-Class. It was originally known as the W124. And then in 1993, Mercedes-Benz changed their system of how they named and classified their vehicles, and that is when this became known as the E-Class, which was actually introduced in 1993 as a 1994 model. And as we take a look at the front end, you have LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, and of course when we get to the rear of the vehicle, you will see the LED taillights. So LEDs all the way around, and of course multiple safety features including rear and front view cameras. And I'll show you the red light view camera when we're out on our test drive in just a little bit. Of course, this model does come with the diamond block grille, the large Mercedes-Benz logo right there. And if you're wondering what is under that hood, let's take a quick look. This model is powered by a 3-liter single-turbo 6-cylinder. It puts out 362 horsepower and 369 foot-pounds of torque. Through the 9-speed automatic transmission, the power is put to the ground through the 4MATIC system. And if you aren't familiar with what 4MATIC means, that is Mercedes lingo for all-wheel drive. And just a quick little note for those who may wish to know, what is the difference between 4-wheel drive and all-wheel drive? 4-wheel drive means you have to actually put the vehicle into 4-wheel drive. All-wheel drive means it is 100% of the time putting power to the ground through all 4 wheels. And we'll take a quick look here. Of course, here are the power folding side view mirrors, and I'll just show you the remote real quick before I hit the lock button so you can see those fold and you can see the turn signal indicator that is built into the mirror. And of course, you do have the ability to simply walk up to the vehicle and lock and or unlock the doors from the front or the rear. And we'll take a quick look here at the rear of this model. And like I said, you do have LED tail lights back here, and you do have a power rear trunk. So all you got to do is push that button right there, or you can use the remote, or there is a button on the interior. And there are some nice features here, including the little hooks here. Try and get the sun out of your eyes there, to hang grocery bags or whatever you want to on. And you do have a couple of different options here. With the seats up, you have 9.5 cubic feet of cargo space, and you can maximize your cargo space to 13.6 if you so desire. That's as easy as pulling on this latch right here, and we'll just walk around real quick here and just show you how easy this is to do. What that does is that allows the rear seats to be folded down, as you can see. And one thing that's an interesting note here, you can use this middle seat as a pass-through. There is the release right there. I'm gonna pull on that. And if you just want to put the rear seat down, or the middle seat down, I should say, you can do that if you so wish. Of course, there's actually 3 different ways you can do this. You can put one seat down, you can put the middle seat down, or you can put all 3 down at the same time, depending on what your situation and needs are. And as far as putting the trunk down, you can use one of these 2 buttons, or you can just kind of get it started just a little bit like this, and then let go of it. It's going to take over and do everything else for you. We'll hop into the rear seats here. Of course, take a quick look at the doors. Got a nice door bin right there, a little bit of storage space on the rear with these map pockets on the rear of the seats. Dual air conditioning vents, and right here, if you just push on that little compartment right there, you're going to gain access to a 12-volt power outlet. And you do have the conventional size sunroof if you wish to take advantage of that. Not a panoramic, but it is a sunroof nonetheless. Armrest with built-in concealed cup holders, as you can see. And just a quick look here at the driver's side door. Of course, here is the interior button for opening the rear trunk. And of course, all the features and functionality you would expect here, including seat memory that is available for the driver and the passenger. And the trim here is called Natural Grain Ash Gray Wood. You do have, of course, all the features and functionality you would expect. Power seats for the driver and passenger. and a fully adjustable steering wheel, tilt and telescopic. Here is how you will be greeted when you hop into the E450. Of course, you do have a push button start here. We'll hit that button right there. You have dual 12.3-inch screens, and the screen here on the right is a touch screen. But you do still have the trackpad right here if you wish to use that. And we'll take a closer look at that in just a minute. But just to take a quick look here at the steering wheel. Got the steering wheel mounted controls, paddle shifters. And you don't have the typical look here that a lot of the Mercedes-Benz models have that we've looked at, but you still have the features and functionality here if you want to go and make some changes. In fact, I'm going to hit the home button and scroll over just to show you a couple of the features here as far as the instrument cluster goes. If you want to change that, there is Sport. Now you're going to have to go back in again and hit that again if you want to change that, and we'll just change it one more time just to give you a look at it, just let you see what's there as far as the potential designs go. And of course you do have cruise control. You've got the ability to answer and hang up on phone calls. The typical features here you would expect. Of course, you can control the 12.3-inch touchscreen on the right. This is the MBUX system, of course, as you can see from the steering wheel right there, depending on what you want to do. A lot of nice features and functionality here. Of course, more of that trim that we were looking at earlier, and just kind of show you a quick little panning view of what you have here. Quick look into the glove box. Pretty deep glove box there. All the controls for your dual zone climate control. Cup holders. You do have a USB port right here if you wish to take advantage of that. And a few different functions here, including park assist. I have a video on that if you want to see how that works. Of course, this is the control for changing modes for the vehicle, and I'll show you what all your modes are. You have Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and Individual. And in Individual mode, let's go in here and I'll just show you what that actually is. Just using the screen, we're going to go up to Vehicle, and then Dynamic Select is how you're going to make those changes. Individual configuration, and if you want to change the drive, the steering, or the ESP, you can do all of that. So you could always drive in Sport Plus and then change the steering to Sport or Comfort, as you can see. And then as far as the ride quality of the vehicle goes, you can go with Comfort, Sport, or Sport Plus. So it's really nice and customizable, very easy to use. And of course, you do have the ability to change the lighting in the vehicle, which unfortunately you're probably not going to be able to see that very well. It's a little bit light out here, bright out here today to see that. But as you can see, you've got 64 different colors to choose from, depending on what you want to do. Quite a bit of light throughout the vehicle. You can kind of see the purple right there on the driver's side door, just a little bit right in this area. And sometimes those blues tend to show up a little bit better. Let's see, hopefully you can see that. I think you can. It looks like it on the screen. And of course, you just have a lot of different features and functionality here, depending on what you want to do. The advantages, if you're not familiar with the MBUX system or Mercedes-Benz user experience, is that it's actually interactive. Let's give a demonstration of that. Hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
How much gas do I have left?
You can still drive 66 miles.
And of course, bombs away, right? Got those bomb bay doors right there for your center console. Take a quick look in there. You've got another USB port available if you wish to take advantage of that. As we begin our test drive, I just wanted to give you a quick view of what you get from the camera mounted. As you can see, we're actually looking over the hood right here, so it's actually not on the front bumper. It's actually closer to the air dam right here. And we'll get going on our test drive here. And since there's nobody around, I'm going to go ahead and drop the hammer just a little bit. You know, with the horsepower under the hood of this model, it definitely has no problem accelerating whatsoever. And the thing I've noticed here, I drove in comfort mode earlier for a little while, and when I switched over into sport mode and even changed everything to its most aggressive setting, including the suspension, so the ride quality is as aggressive as it can get, it's still ultra comfortable. And this model just seems to have a great balance of a great comfortable ride. It's got plenty of cargo space, plenty of interior room, the right technology with both screens you have here, of course, with the MBUX or MBUX system. It is the touch screen right here, something that I know a lot of people have asked for in previous years with these Mercedes models. So now you have that. And it has plenty of horsepower, and with great handling and all that good stuff, you can do everything you need to do or want to do. If you want to get out on the road and just enjoy driving spiritedly, well, you can. You can step on the pedal. Being all-wheel drive, it's going to have no problem taking corners. And even if you're not taking advantage of those features, here's the thing. That is going to help you in just everyday driving situations. Whether it's a nice sunny day like we have here, or it's wet, rainy, whatever, all the technology here that contributes to such great handling characteristics is really there to keep you safe first and foremost as you're driving down the road. It's just a really great system here that Mercedes has designed. So overall, definitely high marks for the E450 when it comes to the driving experience. So I gotta say thanks to my friends at Mercedes-Benz of Shreveport for loaning me this E450 for the day. A very nice and enjoyable car to drive in every form and fashion. And of course, all of you for being kind enough to take the time to watch. Always let me know down in the comments what you would like to see me feature, whether it's a tutorial on one of these models or something else, or a particular vehicle you want to see me feature here on the Vehicle Visionary YouTube channel. And keep an eye out for some future videos here. I've ordered some new equipment because we've had a huge increase in subscribers and views lately, so I'm able to order some new equipment and kind of invest back into the channel a little bit so you have a better experience in watching my videos. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for your time, guys. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.